Hello, I was just looking at my little friend, the elf on the shelf. I bet some of you have an elf on the shelf. Mine is very old. I was just looking at how he's holding up, but I've had this elf on a shelf since I was a little girl. He's really cute. Do you have a favorite ornament that you hang on your tree every year? I bet you do. Well, it's time for our book tonight. Let's see what we're going to read tonight. I think we should read this book. It's Snow Friends, and it is by Christina Butler and Tina McNaughton. We read one of their books earlier. Snow Friends. Little Bear woke up early from his deep winter sleep. As he yawned and stretched, he looked out of the bear cave and gasped. The world was covered with a thick white blanket, sparkling in the sunshine. "Oh," he cried, "snow!" And he raced out to play. There's Little Bear. He's very sweet and cute. Little Bear went rolling and skidding down the hillside, racing faster and faster. He rushed through the trees, shaking the branches to make tiny white snowstorms. He stomped and stamped in the crunching snow, making trails of footprints that circled and twirled. He loved playing in the snow. Little Bear climbed up a hill and gazed out at the whiteness. The mountains and forest were still and silent. He looked around for someone to play with, but he couldn't see anyone, anywhere. "Hello!" he cried. "Hello!" came back his echo. No one else replied. Little Bear was all alone. "Oh dear," he sighed. "If only I had someone to play with." And he fell into a plop into a big snowdrift. Oh, he's a little bit sad because he's lonely. But then Little Bear had an idea. He began to make a snowball. Bigger and bigger. If I make a really big snowball, he thought, I could build a snowman, and then I would have someone to play with. So he rolled and rolled a shiny round snowman body until it was nearly as big as he was. That is a big snowball. Little Bear and Otter stopped for a rest, but just then they heard a muffled voice. "Hey, what's going on?" it cried. "Everything's gotten dark." "What? My snowball's talking," squeaked Little Bear. "No," laughed Otter. "The noise is underneath. Quick!" And they together pushed as hard as they could until the big snowball creaked away to one side. What do you think is under there? Where did that voice come from? A rabbit popped up from his burrow. "Who turned off the lights?" he said crossly. "Sorry," said Little Bear. "We're building the best snowman ever, and it got stuck on top of my burrow." "Oh," giggled Otter, "that's okay." "A funny snowman," said Rabbit, laughing. "It doesn't have a head." "We haven't made his head yet," said Little Bear. "You can help if you like." So now we have Little Bear and Otter and the rabbit building a snowman. So Rabbit helped to make the snowman's head, and gave him a big happy smile. Then Otter went back to the river for some sticks. Little Bear found a few nuts left in his winter store. Rabbit picked out the very best carrot from his pantry. Wonder what they're going to do with those things. They built the snowman together with Otter's sticks for arms and the nuts that Little Bear had for his eyes, and finally Rabbit climbed onto the bear's shoulders and pushed the carrot nose in place. Otter laughed and cheered. Hooray! The best snowman ever was finished. Wow, he is a great snowman, isn't he? At last, as the sky turned orange and the sun set, the three friends talked about what games they would play the next day. Let's go exploring, said Rabbit. But what about Snowman, said Little Bear. We can't leave him all on his own. Let's build him a friend then, said Otter. So they rolled and patted and shaped some more until they made a perfect little snowman. By the time they had finished, the stars were twinkling in the sky. Tired and happy, they crashed into a heap and watched with wonder as the snowman and his friend turned to silver in the moonlight. He's the best snowman in the world, whispered Little Bear, and he'll never be lonely now that he has a friend, said Otter. Yes, Rabbit smiled, just like us. So they all have friends, even the snowman. See his little friend? There they are, all laying in the snow, looking at the sky and the beautiful stars. Do you ever go outside and look at the beautiful stars? In the winter time, sometimes they're the most beautiful. Dream about the stars tonight. Sleep well. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow.